Follow Helen Paul and I, Frank Donga.
Do you know that Nigeria is the third largest producer of ginger in the world?
Maybe that's why we have this ginger touch. Ginger, oh, ginger.
And time's up.
As we uncover the untold stories of food heroes on the front lines.
If I have money, I will maximize this place. I have the capacity to plant 500 hectares a year.
Parasite is the major problem also in farming.
Connecting them to untapped opportunities and the experts who can solve their problems.
You can't plant at the same time somebody can is planting. You have to follow the NEMIT report to know when the rainfall and the best season. So that is the challenge.
If tomato touches the water, then it starts rotting. Tomato should not touch the water.
This is Farm and Fortune. Tonight on Farm and Fortune.
The vitamin C in cashew alone is more than 5 times of what we have in citrus.
The previous one, the kilo, it was around 400. So we gain a lot from it.
Right now, this is the semi-finals. Yes. Okay, guys, let's go.
It's all coming up right now.
Thank you.
Let me help you. You know, our people say, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go very far, you need to go together.
So true, Frank. Because in life, if you want to achieve, you need collaboration. You can't do things on your own. It's as if you're really in the mood to help today. Let me look for something to give you. Please help me go inside. Get me a cup of water.
Okay. Help us FC. Say, I look like... Although if to say now our farmers for house, I like to help them more. Like today now, our cashew farmers. I'm ready to help them with everything that they need for their...
My people, it's still Farm and Fortune. My name is Helen Paul.
And I am Frank Donga.
Welcome to Farm and Fortune. Welcome back. It's still Farm and Fortune. And today we are exploring the world of cashew. We have a special guest in the house. He is the Cashew Research Program Leader at Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria. Please welcome to the show, Dr. Olufemi Ibiremo. Good to have you, sir.
Thank you.
Hope I got the name right, Ibiremo.
You are right. You are
right.
Great.
You're welcome, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Doctor, talking about cashew, what does it take to start a cashew farm?
Thank you very much. It's good to understand where you are going.
That's right.
Before you embark on anything. Okay. It's like it's a business. It's not just something you pick on the way. Okay. Why I'm saying this is that so that many people rush into it, after a while they want to rush out, which is not good. What it takes, number one, do you have the land? Very important, because we don't do agric in the atmosphere. It's on the land. You must get a land. Then, do you have the knowledge of the crop? How it grows, how do we manage it, and the other things. If you don't have, is there any place you can go to so that they can help you? That's another stage of it. Then we know that if it is a business, then it will involve investment. So it means that do you have the wherewithal to do it in terms of finance? Because you will need labor. Okay. You will need personnel. Labor, some equipment also be needed. Then if you have even done the farm, how do you manage it so that you get optimum productivity? Outside that, even when you have the produce, where do you take it to? Who buys it from you? Those are the things one needs to look at. You have your land, as I said, very important. You know, when I see people having 3 hectares of land, by analysis, that is not too okay.
For cashew.
For cashew.
So what 3
plots.
3 hectares is too low for cashew.
So what is
because do you know that 3 hectares? Do you know the number of trees that are there? If you plant 9 by 9 meters, you have just less than 400 trees. Yes.
On an hectare.
That's enough now.
Why? Why is that?
No, I say for the 3. For 1 hectare is 123 plants, stands.
But sir, why is that?
So for you to break even, you need nothing less than 6 to 8 hectares.
To break even.
Yes.
Okay, let's assume we've gotten the land.
Okay.
I'm happy that you also walked us through what is required. You said land, knowledge, which is also very important.
Very
You have to know what,
Workmanship.
and you said
Equipment.
capital or funding.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you said the market.
Yes.
Let's assume we have gotten the land now.
Okay.
And we are ready to plant our cashew.
Okay.
What are the best practices for planting to maximize yield?
If you want the best material, you still go to the source, which is Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria, here in Ibadan. Not only that, we have our substation in Kogi State, where that is what we call our cashew substation.
Cashew
It's
substation.
mainly for
Kogi State?
Yes, it's at Oshaja, and we call it Oshaja substation. There are things we can provide. Number one, could be in form of seed or the nut,
Okay.
or could be in form of seedlings.
I want to know. So let's assume now that I have 1 hectare
Okay.
of land
Okay.
and I have my cashew. Like, how many kilogram can it produce for me in just its time?
Like, if you follow the appropriate good agricultural practices,
Yes.
in terms of spacing,
Yes.
weeding, pruning, pest management,
Yes.
appropriate harvesting. If you follow that and you manage your
1
soil as
hectare.
well. For one, you are expected to have nothing less than 450 kg of cashew. But when you have several of such, you know the multiplier effect. So
exactly.
it is there. So
I mean, it obviously sounds like there's a lot of benefits in cashew.
In
It
cashew.
sure sounds like it's very profitable. But again, we're going to look at a farmer friend of ours in Nasarawa State and see if truly it is as profitable as Doctor has made cashew farming sound right now. And by the way, have you heard of our Udongo app? Very easy. You can learn a lot about agriculture, learn a lot about best practices, learn a lot about what we are doing here on Farm&Fortune by going to the Google Play Store and downloading the Udongo app. And then you can learn as much as you want. Don't go anywhere. We'll go over now to Nasarawa State and see what cashew farming is doing over there. We'll be right back.
When you choose to play on the fields of the ancient agrarian marketplace, consider a good coach to take along with you. The Udongo app is your gateway to the Nigerian agricultural ecosystem. Whether you are a newbie or an oldie, signing up instantly connects you with a community of other farmers, products, agents, distributors, and resources all in one place. Access our unique and simple interface from the bustling big cities to the most remote regions across Nigeria. Enjoy full access to real-time farming solutions that help you make timely and profitable decisions. Or allow our one-on-one consultancy services cheer you on with each move you make. As a newbie or oldie looking to make a big agricultural footprint, feel secure knowing you have the best coach always in your pocket. Udongo app is your personalized farming coach, available to you every time, anywhere, just at the click of a button. Download the Udongo app from the Google Play Store now and enjoy new opportunities.
Salami's cashew farm was a gift from his father, and it has turned out to be the gift that keeps on giving.
I was born and brought up seeing my father doing the cashew. Out of the things I'm doing presently, the cashew, I get a lot of things from it. In fact, I make a lot of money from it than other things I'm doing. I inherited it from my father. And my father told me that he also inherited it from his father.
Although his cashew farm is over 3 hectares large, does he have enough hands to manage his farm?
It's a very large farm that me alone, I cannot control it. We employ people around to come and work together with us. With the number of people we have in our house, we have like six people in our house. I employ like 6 people again, making 12. That is how we are doing it presently. It's not enough, but for now, that is the number we are using, but I'm looking forward if I can add like some so that we can control it. To maintain a cashew farm is not a big deal. Like before we used to weed it, we weed it, but now we are using chemical to clear the grasses.
The cashew farm may be easy to maintain, but its returns are quite remarkable.
Every year, we normally harvest like 30 to 40 bags of cashew. Because it's a large farm that we normally gather it and we take it to a scale. Though we have some other company that used to come and buy it from us there. And some of them, they have agents that used to come to like our village here to buy, but actually we don't sell it here. We normally take it to the scale to sell it. Sometimes we normally sell like a per kilo of cashew 200 naira. Sometimes 300, sometimes it can be less than. So it depends on the market. Like the previous one, the kilo, it was around 400. So we gain a lot from it.
Apart from being able to take care of himself, Salami has also seen his siblings through school from the proceeds of the cashew farm.
Like me, particularly, we use the cashew. My father used the cashew to train me in school, and as I'm talking to you presently, if I sell the cashew nut, if I get the money, then I take care of my family. I have mother, I have younger brother, and so all of them now they are in school. So it's the money that we are using to take care of them, and even the family issues.
Is cashew the easiest tree to grow and manage, or does Salami make it look easy?
This is what we call small work, big money. Abi? Small work, big money. Well,
Cashew seems like the smartest and safest business one can, make good money from. But why are people not investing in it?
Yeah, you see, the reason is very obvious. It's not like you borrow money maybe from the bank.
Okay.
There'll be interest.
Okay.
But, and you invest maybe in purchasing something. Within a first time, you recoup your money. But this one, it takes a longer time. It's a long time investment. So, which bank will say, I will give you loan for the next 5 years or 7 years before begin to...
So cashew takes that 5 years, 7 years?
What I'm saying for economic productivity. So that you can break even, you need up to 6, 7 years. Because the fruit will continue to increase as the product, the product will continue to increase as it ages.
What other things, maybe value added, in the value addition,
okay,
can you get into? As
like I said, that the two products, the apple and the nut, the apple is grossly underutilized all over Africa. If you go to, I say you have been to Kogi, get to Kwara, go to Oyo State, particularly Okiogun, Ogbomoso, Oyo, all those places, go to Enugu, all those places, Oshun, everywhere. When you go to any plantation, during the season, you see flies everywhere. They are decaying. Nobody uses anything. But these are the things that can change the life of so many people. With training, if we this capacity building for women and young people, there are equipment, small equipment they can use, and that are even fabricated in Nigeria to process the cashew into juice, to process it to wine, brandy, and so many other products.
Okay.
Can be obtained from cashew apple alone. When you now come to the kernel, which is the major thing, I say the one that is covering it, the coat, we call it cashew, the shell. That's what we call cashew CNSL, cashew nut shell liquid.
Okay.
It's a product that it has wide industrial uses. One, it is used in making paints, varnishes, and automobile brake pads.
Cashew?
Yes, that thing you are seeing, that liquid, very, very important. So that alone. Then coming to the main thing, which is the kernel. Even in the kernel, we have the tester. The tester that is covering the kernel is not a useless thing. There's also it's like a leathery. It has leathery texture like this. Very, very important in the industrial world. in the kernel, we can make a lot of things from it. You must know that cashew in itself is very salubrious. What I mean that it's a earth-given product. If you are eating cashew, either the apple or the kernel. You see, because the apple has a lot of vitamin C. In fact, the vitamin C in cashew alone is more than 5 times of what we have in citrus. This sweet orange, yes. So these are the things that are there. Cashew is not like maize. We can do within a year.
Yes.
Not like a cowpea, not like a rice. But this thing will take some years. So within that period, if you begin to calculate interest, many people will not be able to make it. So what we say that there should be a deliberate policy targeting at making the digit not to be more than a single digit. That's number one. Then number two, there should be a tax holiday for the period the thing is not producing. Although there are other things to cushion the effect that we do. We involve what we call intercropping. I think you have said it the other time. That before the canopy closes, you can plant your cassava there, your maize is there. While you are also waiting for this, also taking care of your maize.
Yes.
It will take care of maybe the weeding or at least to some extent. That is another thing. Then when it is now closing, you close that one. This other thing I mentioned, you can put your hives there. A number of things can still be done.
So what's the future of cashew in Nigeria? Are you looking at it in terms? Let me just allow you to answer that question because.
Okay, I think the future is so bright.
Okay.
There's so much hope in it because, as I'm talking now, many of the states are getting it very right.
Okay.
Right in the sense that the farmers, there's this knowledge, information. They are coming into farmer groups are now coming up everywhere. Before, these people just go to them, okay, this year you will sell your cashew to me. I will give you chemical, I will give you this, I will give you money to train your children. That era is gradually going.
Yes.
People are now saying, no, I don't want that.
Thank you.
They will now go, because in a group, this is a word of internet now, they can now know what is the prevailing price in any part of the country and international price.
Right.
So you cannot just, people are now saying, no, the aggregators in Kogi State, they don't accept that one. You cannot just go to them and begin to tell them, your KOR is this, your quality is like this. We are not going to sell it. They say, I go. Look for another person. So that is what is happening now.
So if it's such an expensive adventure, why can't we explore the crowdfunding option? Is it a viable means?
Exactly. That's why we encourage farmers, they should not do it alone. Come in groups.
Okay.
There are resources, they can pull it together. That's number one. Number two, when they are together, they have a common voice so that they can approach, can access loan facilities. And some of the inputs, when they buy it in bulk, the unit price comes down. You understand? So many things, the government can easily relate with a group than individuals. So people can come together as it has been suggested. These are the things we call it farmers' organizations. But actually, we have a national body. We call it National Cashew Association of Nigeria. It's the umbrella body of Cashew Association in Nigeria. They also play the role of regulation too, because of the quality assurance. People are used to play a lot of pranks, but they also come in that this is the level they must reach, the level of impurities, the level of this thing, so that if you don't do that, your cashew will be discounted. So I think it's a right suggestion. It's a good suggestion.
Thank you very much, Doctor. And it's a win-win situation. Just in case you want to invest in cashew farming, here's a very safe way to send pests away from your farm, especially when the cashew is very young. Take a listen. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Farm&Fortune DIY hack. Today, I'll be showing you how to create a safe pesticide for your young cashew farm using neem leaves. Remove neem leaves from the stem and chop the leaves with a knife and chopping board. Pour chopped leaves in a bowl and add some water. The water should be twice the volume of the leaves. Cover and keep for 3 days. Retrieve the mixture on the 3rd day and sieve. Spray the neem water in your farm to repel pests. Neem water protects your farm from pests like aphids, whiteflies, and locusts without harming your crops.
Welcome everyone, it's still Farm and Fortune. And right now we're going to Secrets of the Soil. Our special guest is an expert and is no other person than Mr. Babajide Ahmed. Good to have you, sir.
Thank you very much.
We've learned so much about cashew, but we want to ask you, what part of Nigeria can we grow cashew?
Thank you very much. Generally, cashew is grown all over the country.
Okay.
But there are some parts in the country where production is very high. Take, for example, the southeast, the southwest, and parts of the north central. For example, in the north central, we have Kogi State. In the southwest, we have Oyo State and Osun State. While in the southeast, we have Enugu State, Imo State, and Anambra State.
Great. But what kind of soil can we grow cashew?
Cashew grows well in a well-drained soil, a soil that is free from waterlogging, in a sandy, loamy soil.
Okay.
And take note, the proportion of sand should not be more than that of the loamy content of the soil.
Okay.
Yes. With all this, I assure you the cashew will grow well.
Thank you so much, our expert.
Thank you
But
very
looking at the secret of the soil in Lafia, Nasarawa.
Okay. Now, the fertility status from Lafia, Nasarawa State indicates that the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium content are low.
Okay.
If you look at the calcium and copper, they are also very low. Now, having looked at this, what are the recommendations to best improve this fertility status?
Yes.
The farmer are encouraged to apply NPK at 150 kg per hectare, which is equivalent to 3 bags. This should be applied at planting.
At planting.
Also, to supplement the low nitrogen, the farmer had to apply 172 kg per hectare of urea, which is equivalent to 3.5 bags. This should be applied at the cessation of every rainfall. It should also be applied at a circular trench with adequate soil moisture. In addition, to supplement the low phosphorus content, the farmer had to apply 172 kg per hectare or equivalent to greater than 2 bags per hectare of SSP, which is single superphosphate. This should be applied in 2 splits. The first one should be applied between May and June, and the second should be applied between September and October.
Great.
In addition,
Yes.
the farmer advised to apply muriate of potash at a rate of 50 kg per hectare, which is also equivalent to 1 bag. Following this recommendation, I assure you that the yield of the farmer is going to increase substantially.
Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you
I've
very
learnt now, muriate of potash.
But in
That's,
short, MOP.
MOP. Let's
Yes.
just stick to MOP.
No
Because if I
problem.
remember Muri, I might not remember potash. Thank you so much. And that is it about the secrets of the soil segment. Next is the game. Are you ready? I'm ready to enjoy the game and learn from Mr. Frank. Over to you, Mr. Frank. It's still Farm and Fortune.
It's game time on Farm and Fortune, and you guys know how we do it here already. 16 farmers have gone head-to-head in battles at knockout stages to get to the grand finale, all to win the grand prize of 500,000 naira worth of farm input. All right, so we've gone through all the knockout stages, and right now this is the semi-finals. And with me at the semi-finals, I have, on the orange team, I have Abiodun Okonye, and I have Sahid Hafiz. You're welcome. The green team to my left, I have Israel Alabi, and I have Boluwatife Kudemepo. Welcome, guys. All right, you know, the rules are the same, although the stakes are high. The rules are very simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, at the end of which whoever has the highest score, whatever team has the highest score, wins the game. The rules for this is once you know the answer to a question, as quickly as you can, hit the bell, you get a chance to answer the question. If you get it right, you get your point. If you are wrong, it automatically goes to the opposing team for a chance to answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's go. Question 1. The process of removing low branches from a cashew tree is A, cashew canopy, B, pruning, C, cutting, D, mulching. Yes, green team. What?
Pruning.
Pruning was the right answer. 2. One of these cannot be derived from cashew. A, cashew nuts, B, cashew cheese, C, cashew butter, D, none of the above. Okay, yeah, orange team?
None of the above.
None of the above is the correct answer. Are you ready? Cashew was introduced to Nigeria by A, British colonial masters, B, French visitors, C, the Portuguese, and D, a neighboring African country. Yes, Orange team.
Portuguese.
Portuguese is right. Congratulations. Question 4. The cashew apple can be fermented into A, yeast, B, vinegar, C, mead, and D, kernel. Yes, Orange team.
Vinegar.
What?
Vinegar.
Into vinegar. Congratulations. And we've come to the end of those questions. How about we check out what the scores are? The results are out.
Nice one.
Everyone is a winner. Everyone is a winner. Good sportsmanship. That's what we encourage. All right. Now, what it means is the orange team moves to the final, the grand finale. And what happens in the grand finale? Mr. Abiodun Okonye is going to be competing with Mr. Afiz in the grand finale. All right, thank you, gentlemen, for coming on the show. You guys also know what to do. You know, you're feeling the vibes. You want to get into the mix. What's going on? You know what to do. Just follow us on our social media handles on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube at Farm&Fortune. Download the Udongo app. You know, let's know what you think, what's going on with your farming. Talk to us. Share, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Don't go anywhere yet. We'll be right back.
Guys, you know what? I can't wait to see you again next week because on Farm&Fortune, we'll give you another spectacular, sweet, wonderful show that will be sweeter than honey.
Sweeter than honey. Sweeter than...
Give them our conversation, lad.
Until then, you know what to do. Follow us on our social media handles at Farm&Fortune on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm Frank Donga.
I'm Helen Paul, and see you next
week.
week.